Full time. PSV 1, Arsenal 1, and Arsenal have gone ahead to sum up their group stage games in the Champions League season of 2023-2024. Returning with a bang, because the last time they were in the Champions League, they never really performed like this. Because I think they finished third and they went into the UEFA Europa League. Though in the UEFA Europa League, they went ahead, obviously, playing the final, and Chelsea went ahead to annihilate Arsenal by 4-1. I think that was the final game of Hazard at the club of Chelsea. That is it. So, welcome to Rokani Media Football. We're here to bring you the match reaction of how Arsenal have gone ahead to draw with PSV away in Netherlands. I told you in my match preview that I see a draw written all over this fixture, and I went ahead obviously calling for a 50% chance for a draw, 30% I think chance for a win of PSV, and Arsenal 20%, because I saw no way Nketiah is going to field his players or his best team to play away at PSV, yet Arsenal had already gone ahead to qualify, and they just came in here to play for respect and prestige, to see to it that they don't really lose out onto this game, and they went ahead to obviously do that. And because I also knew that PSV only needed a draw to see to it that they qualify, because they had 8 points, and RC Lens had 5. Even if RC Lens went ahead to win, as they've gone ahead to do today, beating Sevilla, they would have gone ahead to go to 8 points. But remember, Arsenal had already gone ahead to obviously qualify, and PSV needed a draw, and that's exactly what happened. So when I added those dots, I really went ahead to call in for a draw, because I saw it happening. I saw a draw written all over this game, and I think you guys have gone ahead to obviously watch the game very well. But there are lots of things that excited me today. One of the things I'm going to first talk about is that Nketiah goal. That Nketiah goal is really very important. If at all you've been here and you've always gone ahead to hear what Rokani David says on this channel about why Arsenal shouldn't focus so much on bringing in an Ivan Toney or a Victor Osimhen, you've seen it today. If you really watch that game very well, the goal for it was the goal for Nketiah. It was really very message sending, that every person watched how Reece Nelson played Nketiah into that game. I've always told you that Arsenal don't create enough chances for their number 9s, and today I've seen Arsenal trying to look out for their number 9 twice. I've seen it. The first chance, I think they've gone ahead to look out for him thrice. The first chance, it was Jorginho. He headed the ball, but when he headed the ball, it went ahead to really deflect off the player of PSV, and it went to the goalkeeper. But it was a very nice pinpointing cross into that box, into the box of the side of PSV. Secondly, is when Arsenal went ahead to score. Look at how Reece Nelson plays him in. Reece Nelson comes in through, plays him in, and the rest is history. Not so? You all saw it. So that's what I tell you, that if you want to blame your number 9, ask yourself, how many chances like the one Nketiah has gone ahead to get and score has he gotten in the full game? Because for me, for every center forward, I'll come out and really tell you that I'll obviously look at him depending on the number of chances you've gone ahead to obviously create. That is it. That's my yardstick for every number 9. And today, he has gotten, I think, one clear-cut chance. He has gone ahead to kill it off, and you've seen that very well. He has gone ahead to hit it into the back of the net, and it went ahead to count. That is Nketiah for you. And secondly, he got another header. If at all you guys remember, he got a header and he really headed it in the side net. You remember that very well? So I think that cross was brought in through by the right back, Cedric Soares. That's what I talk on here on a daily, that before you blame your number 9, obviously come in through and really talk about how he has gone ahead to miss out on chances. Because for me, I want someone to come out and really blame someone when chances have been created for the number 9 of that side. So, in my own understanding, I really have to really go out and really appreciate Reece Nelson, what he went ahead to do, and Cedric Soares for looking out for their number 9. Because what makes your number 9 different is when you look out for him. And they've gone ahead to do it. And if at all they went ahead to do it better more and more and more times, that would have gone ahead to result into a chance for the side of Arsenal. Other chances, but they never did enough to look for their number 9, and it really went ahead to cost Arsenal from obviously scoring very many goals, because I think Arsenal had chances, they controlled the game, but PSV and Heaven went ahead to obviously get better chances than Arsenal. You know, they went ahead to hit the bottom post 3 times. If you remember, in the first half, they hit it once. In the second half, they hit it twice. So that's exactly what really happened down at the side of the Philips Stadium, where Arsenal went ahead to obviously draw with PSV. And for me, my emphasis is always going to be onto one thing: creating chances for the number 9. Because if you know what Arsenal is all about, you'll never go ahead and really blame Arsenal for getting that ball and building it from the back 4 and really making it reach the final third. Arsenal will do that. Arsenal will do that on any day. Every game Arsenal have gone ahead to play, they've gone ahead to do that. They've gone ahead to get that ball and take it to the final third. And remember, even when Arsenal was beating, when Arsenal was losing to Aston Villa, Arsenal was the best side on the field of play. You all know that. Arsenal was the best side on the field of play. But what was the difference? The difference was simple. The difference was Arsenal couldn't really look out for their number 9. And you see what I'm talking about. Nketiah took a very beautiful first touch and really hit this ball through all between the legs of the defender, and it really went ahead into the lower right post. Sorry, into the lower bottom corner, the lower right bottom corner, and it counted. And that's what I'm talking about, that Arsenal needs to create chance for the number 9s. But it never came easy. This was the first clear-cut chance that was gotten. Aaron Ramsdale and Saliba went ahead to obviously block the first shot. Then the second shot that was directed at goal, that was obviously going to go in front, that was going to go in the face of goal, was really blocked by Gabriel Magalhaes, and it really went over the bar, and that was a corner. But I would like to obviously come out and really give some flowers to Gabriel Magalhaes. I was a critic of him. You know, you remember when Jakub Kiwior came in through, I told you that Jakub Kiwior is obviously going to get him out of the team. But what he has gone ahead to do, Jakub Kiwior, is he has gone ahead to put pressure on Gabriel Magalhaes. And Gabriel Magalhaes is putting in performances that he's never going to have to put in his entire life at Arsenal. I think this is his best season at Arsenal. I've seen him do things that he rarely used to do. Do you know that he's really very confident with the ball nowadays? You know, he's becoming like a William Saliba. He's so press resistant, and the rest of the things was doing them well, and he no longer makes mistakes like he used to do. You understand? So I think Jakub Kiwior has gone ahead to obviously put pressure onto him, and Gabriel Magalhaes has gone ahead to put in a very good season for the side of Arsenal. So there came another header that really went ahead at goal, that would have gone ahead to obviously cross the line, but it never at all, you know. This was another chance that really hit the bottom post. Saliba in there for you, and Arsenal have gone ahead to see El Nini walk off the field of play. This is really very unbecoming for the side of Arsenal, but it's a sign that you don't need a player like him in your squad. You know, Arteta should move him on and understand that it's all over. And Aston Villa is readily waiting for him to obviously come in through and really put in a shift at that stadium. But Nketiah went ahead to score in the 42nd minute, and 10 minutes and 8 minutes later, in the 50th minute, then Vastesen went ahead to obviously score, where I really blame that goal for William Saliba. Would have gone ahead to do a very better closure than that. But what were the match stats? The match stats of the game were as follows: 17 shots by PSV. Arsenal had 12 shots. PSV had 6 shots on target. Arsenal had 3 shots on target. That's what I told you at the beginning of this video, that all what they lacked was simple. They lacked only and only that final ball, looking out for their number 9. You know, I saw Trossard not looking out for the number 9. Kai Havertz couldn't, you know. So that one chance that they did it, it obviously went ahead to obviously work out well for the club of Arsenal. 41% ball possession by PSV. Arsenal had 59% ball possession, 398 passes completed by PSV, 560 passes completed by Arsenal, 85% passing accuracy by PSV. Arsenal had 88% passing accuracy. 9 fouls by PSV, 6 fouls by Arsenal. 0 yellow cards to both sides. It shows you that the referee was really having a very good officiation of a fixture tonight at the side of the Philips Stadium down in Netherlands. Then 0 red cards to both sides, 1 offside to both sides, 4 corners to PSV and 2 corners to the side of Arsenal. Now the table as it ended: Arsenal 13 points, 12 goals as a goal difference. They scored 16 goals. They've gone ahead to concede only 4 goals. Then PSV comes in second, 6 games, 9 points. What a way for them to qualify for the round of 16. And I think they're really happy. RC Lens beating Sevilla, I think, by 1-0, have found themselves at 8 points. 8 points. That's where they've gone ahead to end. And they're going in the UEFA Europa League. So, another positive that will obviously go ahead and really fetch out from this fixture is all about Mikel Arteta getting the best of himself by doing the needful and resting players. I told you, he rested very many players tonight. The first player he rested, David Raya. He rested Benjamin White, Zinchenko. He rested Declan Rice, though Declan Rice later came on through. Odegaard was rested. Gabriel Jesus was rested. He came on and played like 2-3 minutes. Martinelli was rested. And Bukayo Saka was rested. He went ahead to rest 8 players. 8 players were really rested. And it shows you the intent of him to obviously see them go full blast at the Emirates as they host against Brighton. And remember, Brighton is really having an important game to play, and they're really having injuries on Thursday. So Brighton is going to play on Thursday, and they're going to be playing against Arsenal on a Sunday. So Arsenal is having 8 players that have gone ahead to rest. And even these ones, the Salibas have also gone ahead to play like, I think, 60 minutes, are also doing the needful to obviously get into the full charge of what they're supposed to obviously be doing. So to our understanding, that's a very huge positive. Saka has not gone ahead to get any minute. You know, Martinelli hasn't gone ahead to get any minute. So that is really very, 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 very important for a person who really values the charge that Arsenal needs to get when they're going to play the next 2 games in the Premier League against against Brighton at the Emirates and away at Anfield. So your thoughts onto that are welcome in the comment section below. The substitutions were really on point, and it really went ahead to obviously get United to a better position to Arsenal to a better position of topping the table, and they're going to be in the first pot of the league, of the draws. And I think on Thursday, that's when those draws are obviously going to be really taken. So we wait and see who Arsenal is going to be facing on Thursday, and I'll be doing a live stream to really let you know what exactly it's gonna be like. So I sign out for now. See you later, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Your reactions to this game is welcome in the comment section below. I didn't want to obviously say a lot because Man United and Bayern Munich is on, and we are really waiting to see the best of Man United or Bayern Munich at Old Trafford tonight. Ciao, ciao.